Good afternoon, soccer fans. This is Mike Pettaway coming to you live from Salem College in downtown Winston. Former Salem College coach, welcome to our broadcast. Miss McCormick, is that okay if I say Miss McCormick?
Yes, thank you.
Now, you coached at Salem last 2 or 3 years, I think?
Yes, last 3 years.
So you've kind of been a part of this program that Jay Callahan started, and obviously it's really gotten to be a great program. They've gone to playoffs, they've won championships, they've done a lot of things, and I know that you were a part of that.
Yes.
Now, what is the secret to Salem College getting great soccer players? Because you don't read about Salem College in every newspaper or see them on TV, but Jay is able, and you and other coaches were able to attract these young ladies that actually are very, very talented soccer players.
Well, I think Jay's built a great program. He's in his 7th or 8th year now, and I think he's the reason why the girls come here. He's built a great program, like you said. We've gone to the NCAA's a couple times. Won conference tournament, won regular season titles, and that's really what brings the girls here. He's built the program from nothing, and the girls want to be involved in continuing to build a legacy and building the program here at Salem College.
Now, when you were coaching here, what were some of the things you enjoyed about coaching girls soccer?
I love soccer, played soccer in college, and I love being around the girls. They're definitely what make the program. They love being here. It's they put in the effort and they have the heart, and they want to be here, and that's really one of the biggest things about being a coach and being involved in this program is they want to be here, and that makes you want to be here and make them better as players and allow them to have the success that they've had the past couple years.
And they have quite a few players on the roster. And Jay was telling me in the early practice of the preseason, and he was saying that they had a lot of first-year players coming out, and quite a mixture of experience and new players. And he felt like the new kids were really gelling really quite nicely with the other players. And I've talked to a couple of your, I think a couple of seniors and a junior, and they said that the new kids come in, they just kind of fall in place, and we just have a great time. And I guess it is important in any sport when you have team is to have a team atmosphere, and everybody is pulling for everybody.
Absolutely.
We're about 10 minutes from the kickoff for this is the first home game of the season. The Salem College team actually has played 3 games this season thus far, and they're 2-1. I guess they made a trip up to Raleigh, I guess it was, and played Meredith College, which maybe you can explain a little bit how good Meredith is, because Meredith beat Salem, and which I think obviously you expect to win every game, but I know Jay likes to play tough competition.
Absolutely. The tournament that they just came back from this weekend is one that they go to every year at the beginning of the season, and there's always tough competition. And this year, Meredith's a great side, and they have a lot of people that a lot of good players. They're very consistent, so we always know that that's going to be a good match, and it each year brings a different result. So it just kind of depends. But Meredith's a strong competitor, so it's good that not having a lot. You don't necessarily want a loss, but it is good to get good competitions in at the beginning of the season to show what you're going to be facing during the year, and Meredith definitely brings that to the schedule.
Now, I've lived in Winston-Salem since 2007, and soccer was in the outskirts of town. It was just catching on really heavily, I think, about that time. But have you seen a lot of talented soccer players in and around this area that maybe have developed through these youth leagues, these challenge leagues, and all these travel teams that are showing up all over the place?
Yeah. Well, I'm not originally from Winston-Salem. I'm from Charlotte. But, even in the state of North Carolina, youth soccer is, taken off. And even across the country, I think there's, the soccer boom is going on. And, definitely around here in Winston-Salem, I've been involved with different programs. And soccer is definitely, the up-and-coming sport. Jay has a couple girls here from the area that are good talents, good people. Got a couple starters that are here from the area. So, I think soccer is definitely, especially in this area, in the past couple of years, has made a great growth and had and will continue to bring in good numbers and produce good, solid players from the area.
I would suppose having a winning program probably doesn't hurt when you try to recruit people,
Right.
And you tell them that we are a great soccer
Yep.
program, and I know that he has some players from all around the country. They're not all from just around here, and that speaks well to the fact that these kids they buy into the program, and they know that they're going to be coached well. They know they're going to be able to play some tough competition, and I know I remember when Jay was actually I think I saw him when he was in high school. And I know he's a true diehard soccer person. And,
absolutely.
And I know when he came on our show, we talked about how the program that he started, you start out at the very bottom and you just try to work. And sometimes it's difficult to attract quality players when you don't have a product to show them that
Absolutely.
So I give Jay a lot of credit for being able to build something to where now, when he mentioned Salem College soccer, people know. They understand. Yeah, that's a very competitive and a good program.
Yeah, I think as a D3 program, it's sometimes difficult to compete with smaller D2 schools just because people want athletic money and they want to have the D2 name to go with what they're doing. But Jay's built a program that we compete with D2 programs. We have Barton coming up this. I think it's next week, and they're a solid D2 program. So Jay's built the program to be able to compete with D2 schools, and I think that's a big thing when it comes to recruiting and getting people involved in Salem. Salem College Soccer is the program, and they compete with teams outside of just the D3. And do well. It's not just them showing up and playing. They're competing, and I believe we won last year against a D2 school. So that's definitely a big step for the program.
Well, this will be my first Salem College soccer game. Like I mentioned to you earlier, we've covered a lot of high school soccer as well as other sports. I'm looking forward to the difference in a high school team, and when you get to this level, whether it's D3 or whatever, you've had to prove yourself. And these kids, as you said, they want to be here. They came here because they want to be, and I suppose that makes it a lot easier for the coaching staff and for the administration to get the most out of these young ladies because they said, "I want to come play soccer for you."
Yeah, this is a choice they make, and that a lot of people want to be a college athlete and do well at it. They don't want to just show up and go through the routine, and so I think like I said, a lot of the girls here are what make the team and make people want to come out and watch our games and be a part of the community, the Salem College soccer community.
Now you mentioned you played college soccer.
I did.
Where did you play?
I went to Pfeiffer University and played. Graduated in 2011.
Did you have a great team at Pfeiffer?
We did have a great team.
Obviously, because Sarah McCormick was playing. Okay. We are getting ready, I believe, for the introductions. I'm not sure what the normal pregame routine is. Melissa Barrett, who I guess is the AD here at Salem, she was telling me earlier. She's going to be on at halftime, by the way, so we'll get all the ins and outs of Salem College when halftime comes.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention. See, you didn't let me. You already had me forget. We got to mention our sponsor. Our broadcasts are brought to you by Bibbs Downtown, and Bibbs is well known for barbecue. They were a Pitmaster champion. We've had our weekly. Now it's a monthly radio show down at Bibbs, and we want to say we appreciate everything they've done for us in the last 2 years, allowing us to broadcast not only a talk show at their restaurant, but also to travel around and do these kind of events for various sports throughout the area. We do some racing in Salisbury. We do some high school sports around Winston-Salem. So I want to say we appreciate what they do at Bibbs Downtown. We're also brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance in Kernersville. The agent is Chuck Willard. Chuck's been on board with our website for 3 years, helping us. I had the privilege of covering Chuck's son and daughter in high school at Glenn High School in Kernersville. They had it was twin brother and sister, and the sister played softball, and the brother was a football wrestler and a baseball player. So it's been interesting for us as a website to get to know some of these young athletes and to see what they're all about and to be able to broadcast. And we also do articles on the website. And for those of you who are listening out there, obviously all of our broadcasts are archived on the website. So if you don't take in the whole game tonight, you can go back later and you'll be able to go into the website, triadsportscoverage.com, and play the game over and over and hear Sarah's expert play-by-play commentary. We're really excited about having her here. I found that when I bring in coaches into the broadcast booth, I think you get a great perspective because you have so much insight. I mean, you understand the game. You know when a play is going wrong. You know when a player's out of position. And I appreciate you. I know Jay contacted you and asked you to do it, and I really appreciate you being here.
Thank you for having me.
And we're going to have a good time. I'm looking forward to some really competitive soccer. I know that Jay's team will be prepared, and you said NC Wesleyan's always very competitive, very strong team. So we will be doing the introduction of players. We got the referees in front of us. Now, did they come out in the suit and tie this afternoon?
They did. They come out and they inspect the field, and then once they check the goals, and then they go back and change into their game attire.
Wow, because it looked like, just watching them walk up here in a suit and tie was like, oh my gosh. Yeah. Looks like we're getting ready to introduce I guess they're going to introduce the players.
Yeah, they typically do the away team first, and they'll go through the starters, and then they'll go back to the home team.
And we'll pass along the starting lineups here. I think Sarah, did you get a copy of the starting lineups, or do I have both of them?
You have both of them, yeah.
Well, I have one from...
Oh, I don't think he gave us.
We didn't have ours, so... If you want to go ahead and read those starters, you can if you want to. And I'll take a nap. So the Salem team is wearing the home, I guess it's a light gray, shirt and pants. And then the visiting team has a navy blue jersey with white shorts. The teams are meeting at midfield.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to
the public address announcer has just begun his announcements.
Our visiting team today, the Battling Bishops from North Carolina Wesleyan.
That's quite a nickname, the Battling Bishops.
Salem College, the Great South Athletic Conference, and the NCAA promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial or sexist comments, or other intimidating words or actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. At this time, let's meet the starting lineups. First, for the Battling Bishops.
The PA announcer is going to introduce
number 2, Stephanie Stallings.
The starting lineup for Wesleyan. Stephanie Stallings,
a sophomore
Junior Rebellin,
a sophomore
Logan Bill.
15, Leanza Ussery.
Leanza Ussery will be also starting for North Carolina Wesleyan.
Nicole Liette.
Nicole Liette.
A junior midfielder, number 17, Sarah Olsolski.
Sarah Olsolski.
A senior forward, number 18, Rebecca Staylor.
Rebecca Staylor, who is a senior.
Freshman midfielder, number 22, Hannah Tolson.
Hannah Tolson is a freshman midfielder.
Freshman defender, number 23, Amanda Mazza.
Amanda Mazza.
A senior defender, number 24, Danielle Hickman.
Danielle Hickman, a senior defender.
For the Bishops, number 1, Vanessa Batchelor.
And the goalkeeper is Vanessa Batchelor.
Chelsea Lawrence, and the head coach, Beverly Biancher.
So that's the starting lineup for the visiting Battling Bishops of North Carolina Wesleyan.
And now the starters for
Now they're going to announce
Salem
the
Spirits.
starting lineup for the Salem Spirit.
A junior forward, number 5, Taryn Bundy.
Junior number 5, Taryn Bundy.
A sophomore defender, number 21, Morgan Canepa.
Sophomore number 21, Morgan Canepa.
A freshman defender, number 4, Lexi Clevenger.
Freshman number 4,
A
Alexi
junior
Clevenger.
defender, number 10, Jocelyn Evans.
Junior
A senior
Jocelyn
forward,
Evelyn.
number 9, Sawyer Ferguson.
Senior number
A
9,
junior
Sawyer
defender,
Ferguson.
number 16, Heather Huffman.
Junior number 16, Heather Huffman.
A freshman forward, number 20, Taryn Johnson.
Freshman number 20,
A senior
Taryn
midfielder,
Johnson.
number 19, Natalie Mojica.
Senior number
A
19,
senior
Natalie
midfielder,
Mojica.
number 8, Taylor Norman.
Senior number 8, Taylor Norman.
A freshman midfielder, number 17, Jasmine Romero Mendetta.
Freshman number
And in
17,
goal,
Jasmine
a
Romero.
freshman goalkeeper, number 99, Kimberly Templeton.
And goalie number
The assistant
99,
coaches are
freshman
Thomas Moore,
Kimmy
Lynn
Templeton.
Rentz Callahan, and Mike Holman. The head coach is Jay Callahan. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, would everyone please rise and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem?
We're going to take a break for the national anthem.